As the old saying goes, they all count, and there's certainly nothing to be ashamed of when scoring goals like these. But just how creative have the Bundesliga stars been over the last 10 years? Enjoy the top 10 curious goals.
They don't care how it goes in, as long as it goes in.
Making his way in at number 10, it's Germany international Thomas Müller. Back in the 2009-10 season, the Bayern München forward found the back of the Bochum net with his chest. All in all, it was a day to remember for Müller, as he ended up with a hat-trick in a 3-1 win for the record champions. Now with RB Leipzig, a 20-year-old Davy Zelke was leading the line for Werder Bremen back in the 2014-15 season, and he scored with his shoulder when playing against Eintracht Frankfurt on matchday 33. It proved decisive as well, as it was the only goal of the game in a 1-0 win for the Green Whites. As long as the ball goes in, it doesn't really matter how. That's certainly what Mainz forward Yunus Mali would have been saying after this effort. It was the 92nd minute against Hoffenheim when the ball rebounded off Mali's body and into the back of the net to salvage a 2-2 draw. But was it with the back of his head or with his shoulder? Bayern München's Flying Dutchman Arjen Robben is in 7th spot.
That is phenomenal. That's going to be the first goal of the game. Arjen Robben took it on the chest. They don't matter. They don't care how it goes in, as long as it goes in.
In his team's 4-0 win over VfB Stuttgart in the 2015-16 season, Robben opened the scoring with his chest. At number 6, it's all in the hips from Daniel Ginczek.
This time Harnik comes, and this time they score. Ginczek puts it in. He only got the faintest touch.
With his Stuttgart side trailing 1-0 to Eintracht Frankfurt and in desperate need of some inspiration, he popped up with the much-needed equaliser that ultimately helped his team get back to winning ways. In 5th spot, it's Mexican Marco Fabian with an extremely valuable goal.
Chandler might shoot himself. Fabian steers it in. Marco Fabian scores to make it 2-2.
On matchday 7 of the current campaign, the midfield man secured a point for Eintracht Frankfurt against champions Bayern München when he scored this goal with his chest. It was that weekend's surprise result. Duisburg forward Marcus Down was another who scored against Bayern, and his goal back in 2008 came via his knee. Whether or not he meant to do it was up for debate. It still wasn't enough for the victory though, as Bayern won the game and went on to be crowned champions that season. Former Borussia Dortmund captain Sebastian Kehl was never really renowned for his goal-scoring abilities, but that didn't stop him scoring this unusual goal against Bochum back in 2010 to put his team 1-0 ahead. This unorthodox finish with his back means Kehl makes it into our top 3. In 2nd spot, it's this stunning strike from Sascha Mölders. When FC Augsburg won 3-2 on the road against Fortuna Düsseldorf, Mölders displayed remarkable guile and agility to provide the finishing touch with his backside. But the clear number 1 is Germany international Mario Gomez with this effort that may make any male viewer wince. This particular part of the body is not one that players often use to score goals, but Gomez managed it when he netted for Stuttgart against Bayern München. What a hit! So those were the top 10 goals scored with unusual body parts, and who knows what may follow them this season. Who would you count on to score an unusual goal like these? Be sure to let us know in your comments.
The flicks, the tricks, the flair, the swagger.
Loads over the effort. The first goal of the Bundesliga season is an absolute crack.
Pick me.
Take part now.